Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. We display on several platforms, so we're saying thank you for our support. Really appreciate it. We got the new formula for the 42 professionals. I told you before we were going through a trial on trying to figure out how we want to actually use the screen for a paint-on application. Like I said, when we first started out with the 42 professionals, we were going to do a rear, front, and rear projection screen, but it kind of turned out completely different. And with that, we were going to do the 3 application, but that just would take too long to do. We were going to go with a 2 application, still take too long to do. We were going to do a primer in application, that definitely takes too long to do. So we have a final ingredients. It is a 1-coat spray-on application. That's it. We should have ingredients here probably by middle of this week, hopefully before Saturday. And then we can start the 1-coat application. Now, we're also are going to be working on some outdoor wind resistant screens. I told you we're going to work a little more micro mesh for testing the different surfaces. The interesting about when we double up on the micro mesh is if we do one surface, that's fantastic. That's good if you're doing it for some kind of storefront advertising. We're going to have one to the wall so you can see how that looks for advertising. But if you're going to be doing this for a projection screen outside, 5,200 lumens, 4,000 lumens, or whatever you're going to use is going to push directly through that screen, and now you're clean in the face. So a 2-surface application would stop that with no problem. My projector sitting behind us is 52. That's why we need the 52, so we can see exactly how much light's going to transfer through and make contact on the other end. So one area we have here, which shows a much better surface quality. That one is 2-surface coated with our invisible technology, and the second one you're seeing next to that one is a 1 coating application. Now, this would be fantastic inside if you have it against the wall. That'd be great. This one right here would work on the wall, but also work outside. So I'll show you. I want to go to the opposite side of that. Oh man, I tell you. It's been a good day. I haven't had to turn my air conditioner on, which I'm quite a surprise. See that right there? See that 52 nailing me in the face? I've got a headache like you wouldn't believe right now. And I'm sitting there looking at 5,200 lumens hit me in the face. But anyway, this is what we don't want. Usually when they're doing like storefront window advertising, they don't use long throw projectors. They use ultra short throws. Ultra short throws automatically lamp glare cancels out because it reflects off of a kind of reflective surface like a mirror and then bounces back to the screen. That kills any form of lamp glare right there from the door. Usually with long throws, on the other hand, boom, this is going to smack you dead in the face. So if someone's going to be using this for a form of advertisement in the middle of a showroom, we always suggest ultra short throws. Now, you see the 2-ply right here? It's less of a light hitting here versus here. And then we have the coating on this screen too on the opposite side. Some people think you got to coat both sides, so it's only one side only. So by doubling it up with 2 of the micro mesh surface, we can block a lot of the light from the projector pushing through. But it does cancel out the rear capabilities of the technology. So just different ways we're experimenting how to go about this. Now, this would be fantastic outside. A standalone screen, number one, like I said, it's going to basically pick up a better image because of the 2-ply. On top of that, wind can still transfer right through it with no problem. So we need to build one, stick it outside. What the freak can I buy? Can I buy an industrial fan? I wonder how much an industrial fan would cost me. That's exactly what we need, literally, an industrial fan. Like them really big fans. I gotta go look into that because we're gonna need one. Because we need to see exactly how much wind's coming through. And I wonder if we can get a cannon for some kind of meter for basically registering wind resistance. Oh, for a minute, people. Yeah, so we've been climbing ever so a little bit more on different platforms on YouTube, especially on Instagram. On Instagram, we're doing pretty good on Instagram, which is quite shocking because I've never did good on Instagram. I've never actually did good on Instagram. This is today. This is what we got for the same video we shot, and we did a micro mesh. demonstration on that one. So this is where, that's the new one right there. We just shot right there. We shot that one a few minutes ago. This is the one we did on the 3D mapping. I want to refresh this for a minute. Yeah. So that's what we did on the 3D mapping. That's man. Oh, we got 5 invite people want to. Okay, I got to bring these people on board. Yeah, we have. We've been getting a lot of people asking to come on board or to follow us. Thank you so much. We do appreciate that. And let me see. We got so much to do, people. It's not even funny. This is why I tell you that we got time to do these little challenges from time to time, but we got a lot to do. I still have this technology I'm working on. I have the taco paint we still have to test. That's the screen right there that hasn't been tested yet. That's a gamer acoustic that hasn't been done yet. We got the Black Professional 42. The collection has 3 other screen paints attached to it. 3 more attached to it that are going to go into that collection. We already got the taco. We have the gamer. We have unicorn, and there's 3 more right after that to go in there. I said we got a lot to do. And then these other applications, we got 2 companies right now. 2 people have actually started their own business. They want to use our technology to display for, instead of buying expensive TVs and all this other stuff they would have to purchase, they want to use our technology for that. So in those agreements we have with them, we will send them down a few screens for the inside, a screen for the outside, and for the glass for advertising. And in return, that they basically advertise our company. One company we're working with right now wants to do more drive-throughs. So drive-throughs, we would spray our application in. They have to show our logo before the movie starts with all our information on it. So, that's the contracts I was throwing up. So they get some free stuff and we get advertising. So it works out hand in hand. But this is one of the other things we're working on right now for advertisement. Keep in mind when you're spraying glass, some people are renting out a unit, so they may not be able to permanently spray this onto the glass. So another way that you can do it, there is that surface we show you, that wallpaper surface for $28. They coat that. They have a form of you can get invisible Velcro, and you can actually stick or suction cup that right to the glass and advertise it. Boom! When you get done, roll it up, stick it in the back. So you can do it that way too. So this is something else we're working on. I have a fish tank coming in pretty soon, a big boy, 55-gallon monster coming in. I told you we're going to build this giant PC into it. But for right now, until we get around to building the PC, we're going to have some fun with it. So we're going to be dropping screens into it, taking a projector and punching right through water and doing advertising underwater. I had a few people asking us about doing advertising for fish stores and boat arenas and stuff like that. It'd be kind of cool to have a screen that's basically submerged underwater and they can actually punch images through it. So we're going to be doing that. We've done it a while back. I did when I first got my mapping projector equipment. I actually pushed an image right through a fish tank. Let's see what we can do with it. Because, if you're going to give me equipment, I'm going to definitely figure out exactly what we can do and what we can't do with it. Might as well. But the whole purpose of it is just develop this stuff so everybody can afford it. If you got a storefront and you're first starting off, the people who get the best advertisements are the people who have the most money. The people that can pay for the billboards and all that stuff, get the most advertising. So this right here would help people out that are just, want to get their business out there, but they want to get that notice. And this will definitely give you notice, trust me. All right, so we got to get one of these displayed outside. We got to build one of these outside for advertisement and stick it out there. I'm going to put my company logo on it and just have it outside. We'll do 2 of them. These are also too fantastic for advertising because, like I said, we got to order the surface for that. We got to order the 100-inch. We got to pin that up outside and do the demonstration for that too. I'm never going to play my games. Never. But I'll get around to it. Let's do something real quick. Sorry about that. Let's do, I do want to screen out of that micro mesh coated with, this is absolute black that we have here on this one's absolute black. That would make a nice projection screen. And the material is very, very cheap, extremely affordable. This is why we're looking for different sources for coating our technology on. Making a screen out of the PVC tabletops, that thing molds perfectly to the frame. 1 mil molds perfectly to the frame. When you spray it, it's smooth as glass. And this will cut down on multiple applications to stiffen the surface because you wouldn't have to. Now, what this surface is made out of a speaker mesh. That's it. That's what I told you about the technology we develop here. It gives you the ability to turn anything you want into a high performance screen. That's the whole purpose of the technology we develop. You can use cheap projectors, no expensive projectors needed, no calibrating, no dark environments. You can ultra short though, long though compatible, can take it outside. That's the whole purpose. And you can turn whatever you want to a screen. This would be fantastic. I would love to have 250 inches of this. Do you have any idea what a 250-inch screen sounds like when the wind hits the back of it? Before, when we had it with the bricks and it was stationary, you didn't have no flex to the screen. Oh man, it sounded like somebody was literally kicking this side of the house because the wind would go boom, and you would hear that boom. Now we got the bungee cords on it. We have a kind of a spring system to it. Now, basically, when it hits it, the screen moves in and moves out. But still, I would love to have something where the screen is not moving so much because that basically distorts the image. So if we have a surface that's flat, that air can travel through it, that would be perfect. And on top of that, think about it. You wouldn't have to go through that hassle of staking it down like we had to. It was a lot of money to stake it down. Those corkscrews aren't cheap. "3D hologram screensaver." Why does she keep bouncing me out of YouTube altogether? Like literally, I'm in YouTube. Oh yeah, she's definitely broken. She just asked for that, and then she bounced me clean out for something that's completely different. So the next project we're going to build is a wave screen. Oh man, wait till you see that. I've had that idea for a while. I haven't had time to build one, but it's called a wave screen. It's basically used for basically decorated art. That's what it's used for abstract decorated art. That's what it's for. But I call it the wave screen. You go to my page on my YouTube channel, you'll see something called an out curve screen. We developed that. So basically it's a screen that reverses out the opposite way. We had to use a special lens in order to do that. Modify a wide angle, what do they call it? It's called a fisheye. Yeah, fisheye lens. We had to modify it to get that, to get the bubble. But yeah, it was called an out curved screen. Designed something. We're always working on something crazy, but this right here, and the wave screen. When you see that, oh, it's not designed for movies. It's designed for abstract art. That's what it's for. Oh, they kill me with that crap. You ever seen that hologram that they want you to download to your phone? That's an easy way to brick your phone in seconds. Don't do that. That interesting 3D wallpaper is supposed to look like it goes within itself. Yeah, easy way to brick a phone. That's how you want to know a tutorial how to brick a phone? That'll brick your phone. And they were like, "Mr. Bird, how would you know that?" Because I did it already. I bricked the phone doing it. That's how I know. Experience. That's how I know. Literally brick the phone and go buy a brand new phone. All right, so I am going to order some more of this so we can build a larger screen than that right there, because that's a test surface. And we're going to show you how to design some abstract art for your home, live, living abstract art. And we're going to have, it's called a wave screen. We'll show you how to put it together. The formula we use for it is basically an invisible glue. It works much better that way. All right, well, let me see. Before we do anything else to do. I need to get that on a wall somewhere in the house. We don't have any place in the house that would represent a wall. I wonder how far out I would have to dig. That's why we need the restroom pump in here. We need to, that's interesting. So I can see on that side. No problem. That's right in the face of the 52. That's the problem. Getting nailed with that monster. Oh. I can walk in front of 3,000s. I've walked in front of 6,500, but yeah, that kind of messed me up. I think the worst projector that literally almost killed me, almost not killed me, but messed me up pretty bad, was a Casio. Casio laser projector. That's why I don't trust lasers. I just don't trust them. I had a bad incident with one of them. They really ought to stop selling it. I mean, of course, I'm pretty sure they stopped selling that particular model, but eBay should not allow you to sell. That's a dangerous projector, a very dangerous projector. Very dangerous projector. If you have one, yeah, it's a dangerous projector. It doesn't make a difference if you have the lens cap, but then anyway, you're still, if you don't know what you're doing, you'll get messed up on that machine. That projector has an active laser on it. So if you ever saw the Casio, we had a couple of them here. Casio, oh my goodness, the lamp-free projectors. I don't know what the new ones are now. The new ones probably got a kill switch on them. But when lasers first came out, they didn't have kill switches on them. You just happened to walk in front of them, you just got Death Star at the end of the day. But that Casio projector is extremely dangerous. So that projector right there has a silver lens cap on it. So that way, when you basically turn off the projector, it goes in standby mode, which means the laser is still physically active. And you're supposed to put the lens cap on. Don't stand over top of it and put it on because it can ricochet off the lens cap and hit you in the face. So you basically, especially turn your head and snap it on. But anyway, mine, when I had got mine was sitting downstairs in the basement, and I went upstairs to take care of some business, and I figured it's turned off. I mean, pretty much laser probably cut off. And I come downstairs and a flashlight went off in the side of my face and my vision got all blurry and everything, and realized that the laser was still active. That's what that silver lens cap is for. So when the laser comes out of the chamber, it hits the silver cap, bounces back in to the original chamber, the chamber where the laser is actually being projected from. So if you buy one and it doesn't have the lens cap, well, guess what? That is going to be you all day long. You, your kids, and your dogs, or whatever you have in your house, because that thing is dangerous. I don't know why they still sell them, but they do. That's why I'm curious. I know that lasers on ultra short, those have kill switches. The ones now have kill switches. They know they automatically shut off. But how's that? Yeah, what about the long throws? All right. Mr. Bird's thinking deep is what I usually like to do. Right time, we had to shut that door. That heat is coming up. It was okay all day today, and now it's like, ugh. Time to drop on the AC. Cool the place down. All right, that's basically on the show, and thank you all for your support. We really appreciate that. You know, hopefully, I'm hoping and praying, if it be the Lord's will, we get a storefront, because I want to get a storefront. I want to display my screen so we get more people to come in and see our screens off the street. That'd be fantastic. It's nice that we got these few stores that are working with us right now to advertise their products, but I want my own. I want my own store that I can have people come in and see our products on display. And then we can have all this kind of cool stuff on display. I might do it here, I'm not sure. I'm thinking about it. I can actually 3D my ceiling. It's multiple screens, so as you see, well, we've done this before. There's a way to actually multi-layer your screen with different forms, different screens to give off a kind of 3D effect. I think I should just build a prototype before I do the entire ceiling. That'd be easier to do. Just build a prototype with that version. Oh, you know what we do? It would be a perfect idea. If we can get one of those, that'd be nice. We could frame that out and do that in a 3D effect on there. That'd be fantastic. All right, I got to get my AC on. It's burning up in here. Hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Thank you all for the support. I really appreciate it. I have to go. Thank you all, and God bless. It's burning up in here.